Now live on 10 Tampa Bay News, 2 major events canceled in the Bay Area.
It was definitely disappointing.
We're live with the impacts and what's next for these organizations. Honoring heroes, local fire crews honored with a high award. The message from them and the deputy they saved. Plus, jewelry the size of a paperclip monitoring changes in your health. Why the next wearable tech could turn heads.
Streaming live on 10 Tampa Bay Plus, this is 10 Tampa Bay News at 11.
A football classic is canceled in Tampa. This is 10 Tampa Bay News at 11. I'm Emerald Morrow in for Courtney and Dave.
Hello, everyone. It has been an unforgettable Friday. I'm Chris Thomas.
I'm Laura Painter. We start tonight with breaking news from here at ABC 10. Sacramento police are investigating after 3 gunshots were fired into the lobby of the ABC 10 building. It happened at around 1:40 this afternoon. Investigators say it was a drive-by shooting.
We did have employees in the building at the time, but thankfully no one was hurt. Investigators are now reviewing surveillance video, searching for any possible suspect information.
This is KCRA 3. We begin with breaking news.
And that breaking news we're on right now, multiple shots fired at a Sacramento TV news station. Police say that at least 3 shots hit ABC 10's building today. 1 person was inside the lobby at the time. Now, we do know that no one was hurt in this shooting, thankfully. Officers are now looking for that shooter. Thanks for being with us at 5 today. I'm Gulston Dar.
I'm Lisa Gonzalez. Those shots were reported just after 1:30 this afternoon. Sacramento police say this is an active investigation still. And KCRA 3's Michelle Bandor is at the station along Broadway. Michelle, police are looking into whether this was targeted, right?
This is breaking news from CBS 13.
That breaking news out of downtown Sacramento. Police right now searching for a gunman shooting through a window at ABC 10 news station. Officials calling it a drive-by.
At 400 Broadway and 4A, this is the KXTV building. Gunshots in the lobby, and I heard someone scream. I heard what sounded like 2 to 3 gunshots.
Where the news comes first. This is KCRA 3 Morning News.
A Sacramento news station hit by gunfire, and now a man is under arrest. How police tracked him down. A pickup slams it into a convenience store. The damage and what officials say the driver did right before the crash. A website ranking classmates. Now a Turlock High School student faces charges. How police say he got a hold of these pictures in the first place. We start with breaking news in Sacramento this morning. A man suspected of opening fire on a local TV station is now in jail. Sacramento police say ABC 10's building was targeted in a drive-by shooting yesterday afternoon. KCRA 3's Aaron Heff joins us live now from where it happened with the very latest on this arrest. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning, Leticia. A 64-year-old man named Hernandez Santana has been arrested as the suspect in the shooting that led to an investigation here at ABC 10.
And good evening, and thank you for joining us for this special edition of ABC 10. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Saturday evening. I'm Garch Paul Sunga. New tonight, Sacramento police say they have arrested the man accused of shooting here at ABC 10 studios. 64-year-old Anibal Hernandez Santana is out on bail after today's arrest. ABC 10's Gabriel Porres was in the neighborhood where the hours-long search finally ended.
Witnesses say 64-year-old Anibal Hernandez Santana was eating an ice cream in front of this River Park apartment complex Friday when suddenly...
Bro, they got the SWAT car out here.
A swarm of Sacramento officers rushed in.
And we've been at this apartment for 3 years.
In 3 years for Angela, this was a first.
We made eye contact, and right as he passed my windshield, I heard on a loudspeaker a whole bunch of officers say, "Get down on the ground or we're going to shoot." And 9 marked and unmarked vehicles were all surrounding my car. He just had a normal demeanor.
Police say Hernandez Santana fired at least 3 gunshots into the lobby of the ABC 10 studios Friday afternoon. Our own coworkers were inside, but no one was injured.
Well, when you showed me the picture, like I said, I see him all the time. So
Neighbors like Destiny Rich know him as Al.
the interactions we did share together were brief. If I had to notice anything about him, it was the fact that maybe he wasn't always the most friendliest or like welcoming. He wasn't anyone that I would ever like sit and talk to.
He was just like a keep to himself kind of a guy, like literally just wouldn't like talk to anybody besides saying what's up, how's it going.
According to online court records, Hernanda Santana filed a wrongful termination lawsuit against the nonprofit California Rural Indian Health Board. Variety reporting that the lawsuit was withdrawn in 2020 and that when he was fired, he got into a verbal confrontation with supervisors who called police. Sacramento police told us they've had interactions with Hernanda Santana in the past, but did not share details on those interactions. They have not released a motive in the shooting. Facebook and X accounts matching the suspect's name and picture posted frequently, criticizing the Trump administration. In the past week, posts on X were daily. A post on X in July reading in part, quote, "The authoritarian oligarchy is now complete," and quote, "Rules don't apply if election was stolen. Fight." Hours before the shooting, the same X account reposted a video of a Republican congressman saying the late conservative activist Charlie Kirk would have been the 13th disciple. The account commenting in part, quote, "This is blasphemy. Can't believe these Republicans sucking up to their own twisted show." The day before the shooting, there were protests in front of ABC 10. The demonstration was over ABC's decision to pull Jimmy Kimmel Live following criticism over Kimmel's recent comments on Charlie Kirk's assassination and his MAGA characterization of the suspect. ABC 10 is an affiliate of ABC, but not owned by the network. It is owned by Tegna.
Honestly, violence is not the way to resolve things, but I'm pretty sure I can speak on behalf of all of us that, we're all in question.
Hernanda Santana is set to appear in court on Tuesday afternoon. His charges include discharge of a firearm at an inhabited dwelling, discharge of a firearm in a grossly negligent manner, and assault with a deadly weapon. Defense attorney Mark Reichel is representing the suspect, and he declined our request for an interview. In Sacramento, Gabriel Porras, ABC 10.
9 o'clock on, I know, right?
Love that
It's
music.
a good open,
Yeah.
9 o'clock on this September 19th. Thanks so much for staying with us here in North Rochester. I'm Stephanie Joseph.
I'm Christian Garzone.
A 12-hour rooftop standoff and a Channel 11 exclusive why police had been looking for this guy for weeks. The dry weather continues, how this drought could affect some of your favorite fall activities. Plus, new this morning, this man's desperate attempt to save his car from a devastating mudslide.
Now, Channel 11 News. Coverage you can count on.
Good morning. It is 5 o'clock on this Saturday, September 20th. I'm Lauren Talata in for Jatera McGee. We're going to have your top stories in just a moment, but first, meteorologist Scott Harbaugh is here with a look at our first forecast. Good morning, Scott.
Stories bring questions. On News 3 Live at 5 and 6, you'll get answers to questions that you're asking.
Could be impacted by these.
Using all our resources with a news gathering process that's open and transparent.
So important to our community.
That's how News 3 serves our community. Because no comment doesn't get to be the end of the story. News 3 Live at 5 and 6 on all your devices.
At KNOP News 2, local isn't just a word, it's who we are.
We live here. We care about what you care about.
We understand local because we're part of it.
We grew up here, this community. It's our story too.
Call this home, and we're proud to tell the stories that shape it.
When news breaks, when the weather turns, when your local sports team takes the field.
KNOP News 2, weeknights at 6 and 10.
Not an early riser? No problem. Fox 9 News is on when you wake up a little later.
In the Treasure Valley this week, giving you plenty of opportunities to get out with your family.
Start your day informed.
Police were led on a high-speed chase down an Eagle Road line.
Local news.
There's a new scam going around that police are giving some warnings about.
Local weather that doesn't waste your time.
We'll see temperatures continue to rise up.
A little later, a little more convenient. Watch Fox 9 News at 7 a.m.
This is ABC 15 Arizona at 5.
Hundreds of thousands of people gathering at State Farm Stadium in Glendale today to honor the life of Charlie Kirk.
I think it just tells you what kind of person that Charlie Kirk and the role he had and the effect that he had on the country.
People lining up overnight, coming from all over the nation to pay their respects to a man whose death sent shockwaves across the nation.
Tens of thousands from across the country gathered in the West Valley today in remembrance of conservative activist Charlie Kirk.
We literally saw the death of innocence on camera. I mean, it's heartbreaking. It absolutely is.
I want you to know something. Charlie died with incomplete work, but not with unfinished business.
Remembering conservative political activist Charlie Kirk following his shocking shooting, thousands coming together to honor his life. And local services are bringing people together in Sacramento, the Sacramento area church with a Charlie Kirk connection. And released, then re-arrested, the FBI case now against the man suspected of shooting into Sacramento's ABC 10 building. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Large. Your news starts now.
Getting answers. This is CBS 13 News. Always streaming on CBS News Sacramento.
And we begin with this tonight. The suspect accused of firing 3 gunshots into the Sacramento ABC 10 building is back behind bars, facing federal charges this time. The FBI arrest coming just hours after he first posted bail following his arrest by Sacramento police. Your reporter Esteban Reynoso is live in the newsroom with the new details in this high-profile case, Esteban.
Steve, I spoke with the defense attorney for Aníbal Hernández Santana, the man accused of firing those shots at the television station. He says he was caught off guard by the FBI's involvement.
Right now at 5, the man accused of firing at our ABC 10 studios is back behind bars. Why the FBI is now involved.
Started to see a little bit of that heat come in today. We're talking about temperatures, though, cooling down into the low 60s, but then a quick warm-up. I'll have your extended forecast in just a bit.
And thousands of mourners from across the country paying their respects to political activist Charlie Kirk. And good evening, and thank you for joining us for ABC 10 News at 5. I'm Garch Paul Sunga. Hopefully you're having a wonderful Sunday. And we're continuing to follow updates tonight in a story that hits close to home. The man accused of shooting at our front lobby here at ABC 10 was rearrested last night, this time by the FBI. ABC 10's Gabriel Porres spoke with the suspect's attorney.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 Morning News.
Straight up 7 o'clock on this Monday, September 22nd. As you just heard Amy saying, it is the first day of fall. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tom Rogers.
I'm Megan Gillen. Patrice Sanders is off this morning. Usually fall, we think of all the colors, the orange, the burgundies, but tonight,
happening now, controversy following a recent federal vaccine advisory committee meeting as the Committee on Immunization Practices made new recommendations about the measles, mumps, rubella, and chickenpox vaccine. We've got the latest details.
Next, an early morning incident in Prineville led to an arrest after shots were fired in town and one person was injured. All of this and more coming up.
First, local, live. Now from Central Oregon's news leader. This is KTVZ News at Sunrise.
Good morning and happy Monday. Thanks for joining us on KTVZ News at Sunrise. I'm Kelsey Marison.
And I'm Matthew Draxton. We're joined by meteorologist Shannon Brady for our first look at your local alert weather. Good morning, Shannon.
Good morning.
Big news for fall lovers.
Big
What's
news.
today?
It's the first day of fall. I'm pretty excited. I'm a fall lover, so I'm.
The KTSM 9 Plus streaming app is finally here, and it is absolutely free. And downloading it is super simple. On your Roku remote, hit the home button, head to the streaming store, search for KTSM 9 Plus, and click download. Once installed, you'll have instant access to live newscasts, weather updates, and exclusive local digital content from KTSM 9.
First tonight in our news weekend, we continue to follow that tragedy in Grand Bahama as the Ministry of Education says it's probing the shocking death of a little boy following a deadly playground incident. Plus, more rent-to-own homes are coming to San Salvador. The Ministry of Housing and Urban Renewal says they're still on track to put more Bahamians in low homes this year. And later, the Bahamas National Trust launches a campaign focused on member appreciation. Our entertainment correspondent Daniel Miller shares the details. Our news weekend starts right now. Welcome to our news and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Berthany McDermott. The Ministry of Education launching an investigation following the tragic death of that toddler on a private school campus in Grand Bahama Friday.
Here's that breaking news one more time. Disney has just announced that Jimmy Kimmel will return to television tomorrow. Saying in a statement last Wednesday, we made the decision to suspend production on the show to avoid further inflaming a tense situation at an emotional moment for our country. It is a decision we made because we felt some of the comments were ill-timed and thus insensitive. We have spent the last days having thoughtful conversations with Jimmy. And after those conversations, we reached the decision to return the show on Tuesday. Joining us now, Puck senior correspondent Dylan Byers. Is this a surprise, Dylan?
This is KCAL News, Los Angeles.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Pat Harvey.
And I'm Rudy Shabazi, and we begin with the return of late-night host Jimmy Kimmel nearly a week after he was pulled off the air.
ABC made the announcement this afternoon after days of protests, including this one today, outside Kimmel's studio in Hollywood. And KCAL News reporter Jeff Nguyen has more on why ABC lifted the suspension, and he has reaction to that decision.
Live on your side, WBTV News at 7 starts right now.
Tonight, Charlotte City leaders are expected to vote on new safety changes to public transit, especially the light rail. All this after last month's deadly light rail attack. The new security additions you could soon see on and off the train.
And we are starting off fall feeling more like summer. Changes later on this week, but that does include some rain chances. Look at that Sunday forecast straight ahead.
And keep pounding. The Panthers get their first win of the season, and it is one Panthers fans won't forget anytime soon.
Right now, Charlotte City Council members are debating new safety proposals to our rail system. Good evening. Thanks for joining us for WBTV News at 7. I'm Kim Anderson.
And I'm Jamie Bo. We're going to get you caught up on the biggest stories of the day.
We're here at Pat's training camp.
That's right, a new season's getting underway.
And it all starts here. What are you looking for in the morning when you're like up and it's crazy and you're just trying to get these guys out of the house?
I want to know what's the weather going to be because I need to make sure that I've got them prepared. I'm a teacher in Boston, so normally just traffic, making sure that my kids get to school safely.
Anything Red Sox, Celtics, Bruins, Patriots.
Not like the local news, give me the information I need to know.
Exactly.
And you guys do, you cover everything.
WBZ News Mornings.
It all starts here.
Go!